Bruh.
Bruh. Yippee! Okay, hold on a second. Oh, hello, Spores. Hi. Okay, okay. That's the funniest mistake I've ever made on stream before. That one, I plugged in the wrong microphone cable. I have two microphone cables sitting on my desk. I plugged one of them in. It was the wrong one. Okay. Now, how's the volume now? Should be fine. Well, that's a first for me. Hi. Bongo, bongo, bongo cat. Yeah. Honestly, Brian, skill issue. Pure and simple. It is a skill issue. Hi, Bombi Fadia. I'm Brazilian Miku for Halloween. No. I'm Brazilian Miku for Halloween. That's my costume that I'm wearing right now. See, I've got like my little Miku pigtails. I got my sunglasses, my hibiscus. And of course I have my Brazilian shirt on. Hi, yippee. Hi, everybody. No, Alexis, I'm not doing requests tonight, and I don't play Roblox generally speaking, but tonight we are chatting and reading creepypastas. I wanted to get spooky for Halloween. I've been on the spooky train lately. I started watching a scary TV show a couple days ago, and I forgot how much fun it is to turn all the lights off, you know? Like, this sounds cheesy, okay? But I got into the habit of watching TV with the lights on for a really long time. And I forgot how dark it was at night. I forgot how dark it gets at night, right? And so I turned off all the lights in my house, and I've been watching this scary show. Oh my god! Thank you so much for the $20 super cult. I appreciate it. And of course for pelting me with the stuffies. Oh, the Halloween treats. Sorry for pelting me with the Halloween treats, but yes, thank you. So, yeah, I forgot how great it feels to turn all the lights off and watch a really spooky TV show. And I figured out we should continue with the spooky stuff because it's Ow! You're celebrating 6 months of membership, Owen! Congrats! Thank you so much for supporting me for 6 months. Wow, that's so awesome. You guys are the best. You always spoil me. Thank you so much. Thank you for the $2. Oh god, Tito keeping me honest. Cold 20 to me, I owe him a dance. Okay. I was trying to do the exposition, guys. I was trying to introduce the stream. But right off the bat, you hit me with the big 20 and make me dance.
Can we get uppies and belly close up? Sparkles, belly, sparkles.
I feel like a cheap whore. Yes. Okay. Yes, I got to do the dance, and yes, I can do
So
the
excited
belly.
to be back and love seeing the costume.
Pinky,
So beautiful. I have streams to catch up on. Sparkling heart, mushroom, sparkling heart.
Sparkles, mushrooms, sparkles. Hi, Pinky. I'm so glad you're back, and thank you for the $5. I'm so glad you're okay. So Pinky is one of my
These nuts.
Pinky is one of no. Such a good one. That's okay. That freeze frame was perfection. Goodness gracious. What is going on? What am I even talking about? Anyway, Pinky had to evacuate for the hurricane, and I'm so glad she's okay. I was really worried about her. So I'm glad you're back, is what I was going to say. And I'm in a weird situation where I can't actually see who gifted subs. So I'm assuming it's Joshi. Did Joshi just gift a sub? Thank you. Appreciate you. Yes. Okay. Thank you for letting me know. Yes, thank you to Monk. If you gift a sub, just like say it. Because I have like an event sniffer. That was the wrong word. That was the wrong word. Why did I say that? I have an event log that's supposed to show me all of yippee. That's supposed to show me all of the events that happen in both of my streams. But it doesn't show me gifted chats. It doesn't. So like I saw the water, but I don't actually see who did it. So ooh, the sauce looks good on this dark background. It looks really dramatic. I like that. Okay. Okay. I owe people things. What am I doing first? I gotta do the dance. Okay. I gotta do the dance. All right, y'all are gonna see feet because I'm wearing flip-flops in this outfit. Okay, prepare to see feet. And for people who don't know what's about to happen, anytime somebody gifts me $20 or more, I do a little dance, and I'll show you in just a moment what dance that is. I gotta change the camera. Okay. No! I forgot we have... No! Okay. Ooh, I forgot. we during the Redeem Creation stream, we added an extra Gillie. I forgot about that. Oh, shit. I can't show you too much of the behind the streams. Goodness gracious. I'm almost there. Okay. First I gotta make myself a little floaty. Then I gotta, see, boom, 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 boom. Then I have to load the animation. Ready? Ready, everybody? It's about to happen. Here's the dance. Oh no, I'm gonna get taken down by Twitch. This is Twitch inappropriate. No. This is Twitch inappropriate. I forgot how bad it is. Okay, no. Okay, we can't be doing this on Twitch. We can't be doing this on Twitch, y'all. Okay. There's your $20 dance gold.
These nuts.
Enjoy it. Enjoy it. Thank you for the nuts. Okay. All right, what am I doing next? I'm doing uppies.
These nuts.
I'm sorry, Zion. You are not prepared. Nobody's ever prepared for the $20 dance. It's Toad. It's like semi-new. It's not brand new. It is semi-new. We've been doing it for a month or two, I think. Okay, uppies. Yes, uppies. Uppies are next. One day we'll read creepypastas, and until then, we'll be doing uppies. Alright, ready? Uppies! Uppies for Moshiki! Up, up, up! Up you go! That one's not Twitch offensive. I can do that one without getting my stream. Am I still online on Twitch? Okay, phew. They haven't caught me yet. Their algorithm works fast, okay? The devil works fast, but Twitch works faster. So I thought there was a very real possibility that I would be taken down within seconds of turning around and throwing that ass. Whew. Okay, managed to escape for now. Now the belly close-up. Okay, making me work for that $5, Mochiki. Okay, here we go. The belly. Here's the belly. Woohoo! Belly close-up. Also Twitch offensive. Okay. I think I've done it all now. I think I've done it all. Goodness gracious. Okay, I could finally read my chat now. Hi, Brad. I'm great. How are you? That's right, Tito's sexy saxophone riff. Do you guys like this music? I got some spooky sounding DMCA free music just for tonight so that we could have a nice spooky little forest campfire atmosphere. So, oh no, Sam. Yes, I'm slowly finding out my entire brand is Twitch offensive. It's true. I'm not gonna lie. It is pretty bad. Hi, Kisma. Hello. Hi, welcome back. I'm glad to see some folks over on Team Purple. Hi, User Ghost 56. Yeah, we got some purple folks. All right. Body art is popping up on YouTube. It's that bad over on Twitch? Man. Twitch is really cracking down on their attire policy. In case you need a little tiny catch-up on the drama going on over there. The attire policy has always been in place, but they're enforcing it much more strictly for VTubers now. And so all the VTubers who, like, wear lingerie, basically, and have been for years, are getting bans, and they don't like that, I guess. And I suppose body art was also a huge category on Twitch, you know, where, like, a conventionally attractive woman is basically nude except for like a nude colored bra and panties, and then she just paints all over herself. It's very artistic and beautiful. Okay, like the way I'm describing it sounds condescending, and it sounds like I like, you know, like I have something against it. It can be extremely beautiful, but it's a pop-in category on Twitch, and I think you know why, okay? And they're starting to crack down a little bit on that too, and so if we're seeing that over on YouTube, that's an extreme sign. An extreme sign that things are bad on Twitch. It's true, Tito. Fat Dibby plus paint go hard though. Absolutely. I love all bodies virtually nude, covered in nothing but a thin layer of paint. Can we start this? Afton, you're very down to business. You don't like the chatting part. I think you may need to adjust your expectations for my streams, because they generally start with a bunch of chatting. I like to talk. What can I say? I'm just a talker. I like to keep in touch with you guys too. I like to hear more about what's going on in your neck of the woods. I love hearing from my spores. The tent has a bed. Oh, Moshiki, thank you. Let's see. I know, the talker mushroom. Listen, it's what you're here for, right? I mean, if you wanted to just read creepypastas, you could just go to our creepypasta and read them yourself. But you came here because you wanted to yap with me, and that's why that's what we're here to do. That's what we're here to do, here to yap. So, you come for the yapping, Sheena? Yeah. Yay for Gillie story time. I don't have that much story time. I've been doing a lot of fall activities.
Bean the
recently.
Turtle celebrates 7 months of membership. Gillie is a certified yapper. Sparkles, mushroom, sparkles.
Sparkles, mushroom, sparkles! Thank you so much, Bean. Congrats on supporting for so long. Wow, that's so awesome. Yes, certified yapper. Accurate. 100%. Facts. Nothing but facts. Okay. Be the mushroom from Minecraft. That would be a good idea. The mushroom is like, it's a cow, but it's got red spots, and does it have like a mushroom on its head somewhere? I don't even think it has a mushroom. I think it's just like it's a red cow with white spots. That's right. I remember now. I played Minecraft for about 2.5 hours one time, and we were on creative mode. I made the mistake of making a Minecraft server for the Discord, the fungal infection. And it was like a semi-good idea. We had a lot of people who are very serious about Minecraft, right? And they like worked really hard on their base. And they had like one person who built an amazing castle. We had somebody else who tunneled into a mountainside and made this like cool mountainside lair. And yeah, Bean, you remember, all I did was break things people built for me. I don't know, listen, the controls in Minecraft are hard, okay? Left click and right click. One is create, one is destroy. But how am I supposed to remember which one is which? Is left click create or is right click create? I wound up trying to destroy every door. I wound up successfully destroying every door I tried to walk through. Yes, I know, Tovi. Skill issue. Literally skill issue. I don't think I'll ever get it quite straight, whether it's left click or right click to go through a door. all I know is that I make people mad at me wherever I try to go. Josh, you want me to up my gain? Okay, ooh, now I'm hitting the red. The tiniest of turns of the knob for you. Just for you, Joshy. You don't play Minecraft, Monkai? Good. There's at least one other person in this world then who doesn't play Minecraft. Thank goodness. Thank goodness. But somebody did bring me some mushrooms. That was nice. I was the griefer. You don't know how accurate that truly is, Vinay. I was the griefer. But somebody did bring me some mushrooms and put them in my little mountainside base. And so that's the only encounter I've ever had with mushrooms. So they're red cows with white spots. If I got a kigurumi, you think they make a mushroom kigurumi? That would be so cute. Do y'all know what kigurumis are? They're those like full body pajamas, the really baggy, cute ones that they have in Japan. You ever seen pictures of people wearing kigus? They're like big fluffy onesie pajamas, and they're always animal themed. I feel like a mushroom kigurumi would sell really well. You have a Pikachu one, Pinky? Of course you do. Of course you do. My kigurumi, I have one. It's a giraffe because I'm a short person. I'm 5'2", and so I just thought it was fun and ironic to have a giraffe kigurumi. I will harness the power of the tallest animal. I will take its essence and make it my own. Now, it didn't make me any taller, unfortunately. I was just a 5'2" giraffe, but hey, you know. You love kigurumis, Spider Lily? Yes! Somehow it felt like you would be somebody who likes a kigurumi. You like adorable, cute, awesome stuff. You have a... Becky, you've got so many. A dragon, a unicorn, and a kangaroo. Oh my gosh! A certified kigu collector. I love it. Pinky, you're 1 inch taller than me. Well, congrats. It's not a great accomplishment to be taller than 5'2". What are you talking about, Xavier? Where in the world is 5'2" short? Okay, you're from Brazil, right? I don't think you realize how short 5'2" is. 5'2" in centimeters is 157. I think so. 157 centimeters. So if you know, now you know. That's how short 5'2" is. Hi, Moonink Fox. Thank you so much for following the channel. Thank you. Welcome. Hi, Bab Killer. Thank you for following as well. Did bits just happen? What? Wait, did bits happen? Moon did the bits? Yay, thank you. Wait, why didn't anything happen? I spent all this time setting up like Twitch overlays today. I tried to be a good person and set up Twitch overlays. Why aren't they working? I was supposed to get like a ding and then like a thingy majiggy that happens. Wait, did it work? No, I didn't see anything. Let's go Team Purple. Oh, you've been in my Discord, Moonink? Oh, well, I have a Twitch now. It's a new thing. I've been streaming on YouTube for a little over a year, but Twitch is new. Twitch is new. I figured I'd stop fighting, you know? For some reason, I had it in my head that YouTube was a little bit, like, it was more user-friendly than Twitch. There's way too many features in Twitch. There's too many things to worry about. And like the stream quality wasn't as high. So I was a YouTube diehard, and then I realized I was swimming against the current because a lot of people prefer to watch their streamers on Twitch. So I realized that I was swimming against the current here. So I'm Joshi. Joshi's probably the biggest reason why I was on YouTube and not Twitch, because Joshi, being my tech influencer, convinced me. But yeah, I'm here now. Hey Toadlord, you're also on Twitch now. Welcome to Team Purple. Welcome to Team Purple. It's true, Lexus. Hi, Lexus. Yes, YouTube is so much easier. It's because there's like less stuff, you know? It's so overwhelming on the Twitch side. There's 1,001 things. There's hype trains. There's panels. There's bits. There's like tiers 1, 2, and 3 for subscribers. You can blah, thank you for the nuts. You can subscribe for like 27 months, or you know, like there's so many things. I was very overwhelmed. YouTube's very simple. You either subscribe to the channel or you don't. You can use the chat. You can send emotes. And that's basically it. That's basically it on YouTube. It's clean. It's clean, easy, and simple. Oh, thank you, KK Corgi. Appreciate you. Yay, thank you. You think I have a pretty avatar? Appreciate it. I worked very hard on it. Sam, don't call me out for that. I like when people use my redeems. Yes, thank you for the nuts. Oh my god. Yes, I can throw ass on YouTube too. Okay, that's the biggest difference between YouTube and Twitch, is their terms of service are very different. On Twitch, you break the terms of service pretty much any time you show a little bit of skin. But YouTube, in the terms of service, it's very clear and easy to understand. It says, if your intent is to create sexual content. Ow, ow, ow.
You worked hard on it. I'm hard looking at it. We are not the same.
Oh my god, Alexis, that's so inappropriate, but thank you for the $5. On YouTube, the terms of service are very clear. If your intent is to create sexual content, you are breaking the terms of service. If your intent is not, if there's no sexual intent whatsoever, then you're not breaking the terms of service. See? It's easy. Easy and simple to understand. Boom. That's it. Well, I should probably figure out why the Twitch stuff isn't working. I'm a little upset about that. I spent a lot of time on it. Like, at least an hour today. Twitch folks, can you at least use my emotes? Somebody on Twitch, go check out. See if you can use my emotes in chat, please. Appreciate you. We'll do this one little test. I'll try to fix the Twitch thing. Was that a cheer? Bits go brrr. Unfortunately, I can't see that because something's wrong with my alerts. But, okay, I see emotes on the Twitch side. Yay, yay. Oh boy, the free emotes, the subscriber emotes, how exciting. Yippee! Bye, KK Corgi. Bye, have a good rest of your day. We're hitting a goal on Twitch. Yippee! I wish I could see all of this stuff. Lexus, you can set up the Twitch stuff for me. I have a bunch of Twitch tutors who have all volunteered to help me. This is so embarrassing. I feel like every time I go live, I just talk about scuff for an hour. I swear to God, yesterday, was it yesterday? Yeah, yesterday I had an absolute disaster of a stream. It was miserable. My computer blue screened twice in the middle of the stream, and we couldn't even play the game. We could not even play the game. It was a disaster. And, you know, I just feel like every stream is scuff, and then I wind up complaining about how crappy I am at streaming. Yeah, Nathan Womp Womp, that's right. I wish I had a soundboard set up so that somebody could actually go womp womp, except that I feel like if I tried to set it up, it wouldn't work anyway, so what's the frickin' point? What?
Wow.
What a disaster. But, okay, wait, so, alerts. I'm over here on Twitch. I'm gonna copy the browser source, go over here into OBS, paste the browser source. Refresh browser when scene becomes active. Okay. Refresh cache of current page. Okay. All right. Somebody like do something on Twitch. It doesn't have to be bits. Genuinely, it does not have to be bits. Just do like unfollow me and then follow me again. Just to test it. Nope, nothing. Dang it. What is going on? Misery.
Wow.
Wow. Oh, maybe it's just like behind me. Okay, maybe if I move it over here. Okay, somebody unfollow me and follow me again. Yes! 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 Woo! It was behind me! The whole problem is that it was behind me! I'm the worst fucking streamer ever! Okay, stream is over. I'm done. I'm done here now! Bruh. Okay, let's read some fucking scary stories. Wow. Well, I'm definitely the streamer of all time. Okay, alright, fuck. Okay. Lobster, what's going on? I just troubleshooted my own crappy, like, OBS skills live. The reason why my Twitch alerts weren't showing up is not because I had them misconfigured. It's literally because I put them behind my avatar. Why is the laugh super endearing? I'm glad it is, Toad, honestly, because if it wasn't, you would all hate me by now because I do nothing but laugh for 2 hours every stream. Hi, Mila! Hi, Mila, how are you? I'm glad you like the background. This is our little campsite. We're here camping for our spooky October Halloween creepypasta fest. Nathan, you're still stuck in the basement? Well, lucky for you. There's no basement out here. You're just handcuffed to one of the dressers in that tent over there. So, at least you're getting some fresh air today. Okay. Okay, deep breaths, deep breaths. Where's the calendar girl pic to add to your goon? Lexus, $5 isn't enough for a calendar girl pic for your goon stash, my friend. Okay, what thread count is that comforter? 100. We're camping, Tito. What do you want? This is an outdoor bed. What are you looking for? A 2,000 thread count Egyptian cotton? Okay. That is 100 thread count polyester, my friend. It's waterproof. It resists the elements. I'm already bougie. Can I dance in the fire? Monk guy, what's wrong with you? I cannot dance in the fire. Oh my gosh. You want to see me immolate live on stream? That's not a redeem, okay? That's no amount of money can redeem self-immolation on stream. But I appreciate the attempt. Move that damn chair. You know what? It would be nice if I could. It would be really nice if I could. It's not like an interactable world here. It's just a backdrop, really. I'm sorry. There's gotta be a price, Sheena. There's no price for self-immolation. There would be no Gillie after that. Okay, the price to combust, the price for mushroom combustion is $10,000. $10,000 and you'll never see me again.
It does suck that I think my illustrations have the biggest stacks. Chat, please.
You do make some very good illustrations, Lexus. I love every time you post one. I know it's gonna be too spicy for prime time. True. That one was for you, Lexus. That sus was for you, not for me. Victor, you have 10K in your bank account? Okay. Once the check clears, the check has to clear first, okay? If that check bounces, there's no way. There's no way. Once it clears, I'm jumping in the fire. You got this. Well, that was an exciting exposition, Spores. Thank you for $1.60 in your bank account. Well, you know what $1.60 could buy you, Thick? It could buy you 160 bits on Twitch. Actually, you know what? It probably couldn't. But you should, either way, you should keep that $1.60. That's yours. That's yours. No one can take it from you. Except capitalism. Hi, Carlos. Hi, welcome back. Good to see you. Hello, hello. Hope you're doing well tonight. You love grilled mushroom, Tito? I don't. As the mushroom in question, I prefer raw. I prefer raw mushroom. Thank you very much.
Toby celebrates 5 months of membership. All right, everyone, start emptying your bank accounts.
Thank you for the 5 months of membership, Toby. Congratulations on supporting me for so long. I appreciate you. Do you really want me to burn to a crisp and disappear forever that bad? Is that what everybody really wants?
The Cannonball 24 celebrates 3 months of membership. Hey Gillie, what is that behind you?
I'm not falling for that again. I'm not falling for that again, Cannonball. Especially now that I also stream on Twitch. If I fell for that, I would get taken offline. I would get a warning. I should probably keep an eye on my email just to make sure I'm not getting any warnings right now. I can't overcook mushrooms. Bean? That's false. You can overcook mushrooms. What, are you kidding me? If you cook mushrooms too long, they get all like small and shriveled up and icky and like burnt tasting. Especially on pizza. If you put mushrooms on pizza and then you bake it for too long, they just turn to like charred up crisps. Like I will be after I jump in the fire when you all crowdsource 10K.
Did I stutter?
All right. Wait a second. Everybody wants me dead here. I'm so sad. I thought that this was going to be a nice, fun night of peaceful hanging out by the fire. But it comes to light. It comes to light that, in fact, all the spores wish that I was a charred mushroom. Hi, Miku lover. Welcome. Welcome to the stream. Everyone is apparently trying to kill me, but hi, I'm glad you're here. I hope you have a good time. Thank you, Chloe. Oh, thank you, Moshiki. Okay, some people like me alive. Some people like me raw and uncharred. Am I still hanging by a thread on a purple platform? Yes, a little too much jiggle physics and the purple platform will take me down. Okay, according... Zion, what? According to your calculations, if you burn Gillie, the poison will come out. No! No! Now you're eating me. You are killing and eating me. You guys are evil. This is very spooky for Halloween, though. That should be my other Halloween costume. It should be like cooked mushrooms. Like mushroom dinner. I should make like a charred version of my mushroom. And then, like, be holding a fork and knife or something. The Gillie you can eat. The eatable Gillie. That's why you all want to eat me. That's why you all want to cook me, so you can eat me. Soup? Mushroom soup? That would be such a cute costume! Oh my gosh, I could get, like, a bowl and stand in it. Mushroom soup! What's my plan on execution? Myself. I execute myself. I should play bad parenting, Mila. I don't know what game. You come with the most, like, obscure games. I love it. I'll look into it later. This creepypasta is not very scary. Okay. Yes. This creepypasta is not very scary. Okay, we should get to the creepypasta reading soon. Nathan, the only VTuber you can relate to, kind of. You're off to the side, tied to a dresser. Yes, that's right. Handcuffed to a dresser. Okay. Let's get spooked up. Ready? Who's ready to get spooky? Spooky. Onto the spooky spaghetti. Let's do it. Okay. All right. This is my plan. This is my plan for the night. I will take... Oh my god. Should I read the Typhlosion one, Xavier? After the Typhlosion thing came out, nothing scares you anymore? Yeah. The Nintendo team, I guess, leaked. Somebody leaked a teaser for an upcoming game where there's like a mythological tale of Typhlosion, and it's very weird. It's real weird. But anyway, my plan for tonight was just to like pick selections off of our creepypasta. But if anybody has a favorite, feel free to tell me what it's called. I'll look it up, make sure it's stream appropriate, and then I might read it for you. Oh no, are there ads? Okay, I'll press pause while the ads roll. Okay. Victor, someone wanted it to be dark and weirdly lewd. It is, the Typhlosion story is like, it involves Typhlosion, who's like a big bear-looking Pokemon, okay, if you don't know. He's like a badger the size of a bear, and he has fire shooting out of his ass. That's what you want to know. So that's Typhlosion. And so in this like mythological Pokemon lore story, Typhlosion kidnaps a young girl from a local human settlement and then keeps her in his cave. I'm trying to remember, okay, because I didn't actually read it myself. This is all secondhand information. But he like keeps her in a cave, and then she wakes up one day and has a half Pokemon, half human child. So there's some like grape allegations too in this story. It's so weird and so messed up, and I'm definitely not going to read it. I'm definitely, oh my god, no, please do not bring back My Immortal. No. My Immortal isn't creepypasta, it's cringe pasta. My Immortal is the ultimate cringe. This is creepy, not cringe. Zeph, ad break in 4 minutes. I think you can let it roll, it's fine. It'll be okay. It's only a minute and a half. Hey Ray Ayanami, thank you for the $2. The kombucha mushroom. Sorry, I always get surprised when the things fly at me. The kombucha mushroom people. Is that a creepypasta request? Is the kombucha mushroom people no? Is that a creepypasta request? Joshi, Okay, vampire wizard. Yeah, I know. I know the plot of My Immortal. Okay, it's still cringe. It's cringe content. We're not cringing tonight. We're creeping tonight. All right, Tito. Are those real requests? Benj Round and Jeff the Killer. I like it. Hey, UserCon. Ocarina of Time 64 beta creepypasta. Is that a thing? Wait, I love that. Okay. Wait, Ocarina of Time beta 64. I'm looking it up. Creepypasta. Oh my god, it's real? From the Creepypasta wiki? Why is there a wiki? Oh, it's long. It do be long though. Okay, I don't mind it. Okay, hold on. Let me bring it over to the main screen real quick. Okay, y'all see that? Should I? That's pretty good. That's pretty good. I like it. I'm adding it to the playlist. Oh, Ray Ayanami, they're opening lyrics to the System of a Down song, Sugar. I see. I see. I thought maybe it was a creepypasta request. They are? Wait, Sugar? The one that's going down, down in an earlier round, and baby, we're going down swinging. Oh wait, obviously I missed the word. It's Sugar, we're going down swinging. That Sugar? Cause like I've heard that song and I don't remember the mushroom reference. I gotta re-listen to it, I guess. Okay, 2-sentence horror stories. That sounds good. I like the idea of that. Brian, you just washed the chicken off your hands if no one suggested No! Not My Immortal. Oh, Tito. You're right. That's Fallout Boy. Oh, yeah. You're my number one with a bullet. Loaded gun, complex, cock it and pull it. I do love that song, though. It's not System of a Down. Okay. I don't know what System of a Down is. Joshie, stop! I can't believe she sang that out loud and was like, yeah, this sounds like System of a Down. Okay, wait, System of a Down is the more screamy one, right? They're like the wah ones. I don't do like screamy metal, so I can't do System of a Down. You never heard that song, Nathan? It's okay, it's like 20 years old. It's probably before your time. That's right, Monk. You do the hokey pokey and you turn yourself around. That's what it's all about. Sheena, you haven't heard me sing yet? I've done a couple of karaoke streams. I'm due for another one, though. It's true. I'm long overdue for another one. Okay, it's crazy not knowing. G! Hi, G! Yeah, okay, but like, I know of System of a Down. I don't listen to System of a Down. I couldn't possibly identify one of their songs. I apologize. Sing the creepypasta! Goodness gracious. Oh, Monk Eye, yes. Christmas karaoke is my favorite. Because I know all of the Christmas songs. You know, like the most famous Christmas carol-y songs that have been with us for decades. I know them all. Whenever I do random request karaoke, 90% of the songs I don't know, or I only know like the chorus and I don't know how the verses go. And so I wind up embarrassing myself live, which is terrible. So Christmas karaoke is by far my favorite because I know all the songs and I can sing them really well. Okay. All right. We're gonna do this. Nathan, yes, I play instruments. I sing and I play piano. All right, Afton, good night.
LOL. That was so off the mark it had me
No!
laughing.
No,
Love how
no!
adorable you are.
No! Thank you for the $5, Ray. I don't want to be congratulated for how wrong I was. Oh, you're so cute, Gillie, even though you're a stupid idiot. Who doesn't even know System of a Down? You dumb idiot. But thank you. Thank you for making me feel better. Okay. I'm gonna read this. Good night, Mila. Good night, bye-bye. Okay. Power is being dumb girl boss. Yes, Victor. I girl boss without knowing how. I'm a savant. I'm a girl boss savant. I can barely even read, but I'm gonna read this story for you all. Okay. prepare to be spooked. I want all of you Spores to turn down your lights. I want you to cozy up in a blanket or something. I want you to pretend we're all gathered around a campfire, okay? If you have a flashlight handy, turn off your lights and turn on the flashlight and do that thing where you like shine it under your chin to make your face look like a monster face. Okay. Make a really, really cozy, spooky campfire atmosphere, okay, everybody? Because we're getting spooky now, Spores. We're getting spooked out. Woo! I don't know if I'm doing it right. This isn't very spooky, but okay. All right, you're scared now, Lobster. You're currently making a fire inside, Sheena. Please do not light your house on fire. No, just pretend, Unless you have, like, a fireplace, then that's okay. Wear the s'mores? Yes, make yourself some s'mores. That's a great idea, Toad. Make some s'mores. Put on a flannel, you know, make it crisp, make it fall, dark and spooky. Okay. Zelda 64 Beta. When I was a child, one of my favorite games was The Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time. Anyone who's played it can probably figure out why, even if they don't particularly find it their favorite. Naturally, as a very popular game, it spawned a lot of rumors and legends, especially back in the day when communication through the internet wasn't as common. Most of these legends are false, but sometimes a surprising amount of truth can be found in them. A while ago, I had read an article about an early version of Zelda 3D, as it was called in development, and apparently these early versions were incredibly different from the released version. It was modeled after the original Legend of Zelda, rather than A Link to the Past, and as such was a lot more free-roaming and adventurous than the one we got. At the time, it sounded awesome, and I even found myself wondering why they had abandoned the project. I concluded that it was probably due to the technical requirements of such a feat. Still, one thing that especially stuck with me were the pictures. Some were nondescript, nothing special, but one showed a large, expansive desert environment. There was a palm tree and a small oasis near a much more primitive-looking Link, as well as some enemies. Past that, however, was just sand, stretching to the horizon. The thoughts of what might lay beyond that desert seemed to stick the image to my mind. Okay. After that, we skipped several years. The article was only a vague recollection, nothing important. I was hanging out at the local game shop with one of my friends. He's telling me about his day and tells me how some guy came to sell his missing son's old video games. He showed me them and they were all normal games. A few Wii games, a few GameCube games, and a lot of Nintendo 64 games. Still, the only one that really caught my eye was a red cartridge with no label. Except a piece of tape with the word Zelda? Question mark, written over it in marker. Naturally, this got me curious. My friend didn't share my curiosity, but he didn't think he could sell the game and just let me take it home for free and indulge myself. Naturally, I did. The moment the game started, I realized it wasn't the Zelda I was used to. The screen title was nothing but a nondescript, The Legend of Zelda. No subtitles, no fancy font, no music. Just those words in black bordered lettering. Are you bongoing me while I'm reading? Thank you, Pinky. No, Nathan! Put the dresser out! Do not burn your dresser. Goodness. You Spores did not understand the assignment. Alright, but I'm gonna keep going. Because I want to know where this is going. I haven't heard this story before. I guess some of you have heard it before. I have not. Okay. Alright. The background wasn't from OOT. Wow. I don't know what that is. Or MM either. It was an overhead view of what could only be called ancient ruins. They looked very sinister and grotesque, similar to something from Majora's Mask, only without any hint of the mystical atmosphere that accompanied any Zelda game. They were simply unnerving. Still, this didn't stop my curiosity. Wow. It only kept me going. Oh, thank you, Tito. Ocarina of Time or Majora's Mask. I'm very unversed in Zelda, okay? It's not my, typical fare. I haven't played any Zelda games all the way through. I've dabbled, but I haven't played them all the way through. As soon as I press start, the game begins. It skips over any file screens and dumps a blocky-looking Link into an empty, black environment. And when I say black, I mean black. There was nothing separating ground and sky. Just blackness. The only thing that let me notice that the game even worked was a temple in the distance, similar to the one in the opening. Moving still seemed to work fine, suggesting that something probably glitched with the textures of the ground and sky. Still, it seemed strange that nothing happened to any other textures. Entering the temple was my only choice, so I took it. One thing that is worth mentioning is that the game started with no music, just deathly silence. However, the closer you came to the temple, the more music was available to hear. Well, it wasn't really music. It sounded like moaning, similar to the re-deads in, fucking more Zelda references. Okay, similar to the re-deads in Ocarina of Time, but more tinny and badly recorded. Every once in a while, some sobs could be heard, but they were quickly stifled. Entering the temple made everything seem more like a Zelda game, but bruh. Moaning! Yippee! No! Not yippee! Not yippee! Entering the temple made everything seem more like a Zelda game, but something caught... Okay, wait. Rather than the textures being worse than those in Ocarina of Time, they were better. There was more detail in everything, but it was all dingy and rotten looking. Extra polygons only served to make things look more grotesque. The random blood spatters didn't help anything either. It didn't take long for me to realize the entire dungeon could hardly be called Zelda-like. Puzzles usually only consisted of pulling a lever or pressing a switch. In fact, there weren't even any sliding blocks. There were no enemies either, but the blood splatters on the walls soon served to be warnings of booby traps. Some become inescapable and simply send you back into the darkness again. Others are escapable but still extremely creepy and depressing. The dungeon was riddled with the low-poly remains of dead adventurers, and sometimes they even had items on them. The items could be picked up, but the inventory screen seemed unfinished, and the game only auto-equipped the first 3 items picked up since there was no accessible inventory screen. After several gruesome deaths and retries, I find my way to a door marked with a scratched-on eye, similar to the ones on the lens of truth and various other objects. Entering this door revealed a boss battle. The music by this point had changed, and I only realized it by the last room. The moaning had never looped once, but still seemed to change according to the mood. A discordant violin melody started playing, but the rest of the sound remained nothing but moans, sobs, yells, and weird scratching. It was never enough to rise past the level of background noise. These spores are so bad. Okay. It was never enough to rise past the level of background noise, but it still remained unnerving, almost as if it wasn't music at all, but monsters that were wandering somewhere in the temple. When I said entering the room revealed a boss battle, I was not entirely honest. It could only be called a boss battle by the most generous standards. It featured an empty room with the same textures on the walls as the rest of the temple. The only out-of-place aspect was a giant face on the other side of the room, colored as gray as the walls surrounding it. Its skin seemed stretched over its head and lined with the wall, so it looked as if the wall was growing a face. Moss seemed to be growing over its closed eyes, and cracks were apparent everywhere on it. Still, the door I came in was locked, and the only thing to do was approach. I did so, carefully, making sure nothing was waiting for a surprise attack. I went up to the point where I was nearly in contact with the face. Nothing. It was still there, with its sunken eyes and cracked lips. I attacked it with my sword. The sword went through and made an incredibly vulgar, flesh-ripping sound, but nothing happened. It remained there. I attacked some more and still more until eventually the music stopped. Soon the cacophony of violin music became even louder and the moans started up even stronger, and then something happened. In one movement, its eyes opened, staring at me with dry, soulless eyeballs. And then, nothing. The music was still louder, but I continued to attack the face with no reaction until it simply had enough, ripped to shreds, and fell away in a fire, in typical Zelda fashion, revealing a door. The music had stopped. There were no more moans, screams, anything. I went through the door. What a fool I was. That was only the tutorial. Bruh. No, Zion! You put yourself... no, please no. Do not pee your pants, Cannonball. Why is everyone crying and peeing their pants? Why is everyone shitting and pissing? Oh my goodness. Okay. This is long, y'all. Oh wait, no. Most of the rest of it is comments. Okay, I was afraid that it was so long, and then I realized that a lot of it was comments. Goodness gracious. Okay, we can finish it. What the hell was that laugh, Devil's Angel? I don't know. I was trying to do like a spooky cackle thing. What? I'm doing my best here. I'm trying to cackle. Was that a bad cackle? I thought it was kind of a good cackle. Was it not good?
Bruh.
No, I'm upset now. I thought it was a good cackle. No, I gotta practice my cackle. Hi, Noble VR. Yes, I'm Brazilian Mushroom. I'm Brazilian Miku for Halloween. Do you like my costume? Don't forget the cooming. Okay, you're right. Shitting and pissing and cooming.
Wow.
There is a lot of moaning in this story. Oh, you thought it was cute, Toad? Thank you. Appreciate you. User, you thought the cackle was good. Okay, I got some folks in my corner. Okay, all right. I'm gonna finish it. I'm gonna finish the story. Hi, Devil's Angel. What girl did I encounter in YouTube short? Me. It's me, girl. Yes, if you're here from my YouTube shorts, my YouTube shorts are sort of like heartwarming, and my streams are very unhinged. So, if you're expecting the same energy you get from the YouTube shorts, you may be disappointed. But I hope you enjoy my streams. Thank you for visiting. Moshiki, you like the cackle? Thank you. Appreciate you. Appreciate everybody for loving my cackle. I needed the reassurance. I suddenly became painfully self-conscious that it was a terrible cackle. Like cocaine unhinged? No, not like cocaine unhinged. Well, I don't know. If you asked some folks in here, they'd probably say it's like cocaine unhinged, but I don't do coke. And I don't advocate for anyone else to do coke. You found the lighter fluid, Nathan. Stop it. Stop burning things. Stop lighting things on fire. I said campfire, not house fire. There's a difference. Yes, thank you, Tito. I only drink Diet Coke like a Mormon. Okay. Let's finish it. The shorts are the appetizer and the stream are the main dishes. I hope my streams nourish you. Oh, no, user, the camp is on fire. No, please do not fire. Do not light everything on fire. Hey, Mimi. Hi, welcome. We're halfway through. We're like 75% of the way through a Zelda creepypasta. Okay. Whew, why are we all talking about cocaine now? I'm going back to the creepypasta, right? Okay, ready? What a fool I was. That was only the tutorial. Okay, I'm not going to try to do the cackle again. The screen was replaced by a white screen, followed by a moment of extremely loud Brownian noise. Brownian noise? Is that like brown noise? Is that like white noise but brown noise? I don't know. I jumped, but it was over almost instantly. The white screen was replaced by endless desert. The one from the image! I was in shock. By that point, I was creeped out enough to turn the game off. Still, that respite didn't last long. I had nightmares of the game. Normal nightmares, nothing weird about them. It was, after all, a pretty creepy game. However, what frightened me the most was something I skimmed over while I played and realized afterwards. The game changed each time I started over. When I tried to take the same path through the labyrinth, I always ended up lost and confused. By the time I finished, I was relying on instinct. I kept going the next day, stopping only to eat and go to the bathroom. When I turned it on, I was still at the desert, even though there was no file screen. This time it was night. I walked. Sometimes I would walk for 20 minutes, only to find a half-sunken obelisk or the ruins of what looked like some village hut. Other times there would be a skull or a few bones, but nothing more noticeable than that. Other times I would see the great expanses of oasis and tropical forests. I found my first enemies here. They were similar to the Tektites, only with larger bodies, mostly containing their large eye. They had thin, long legs, and would still attack by leaping. Only, when they hit you, they would pin you to the ground and attack. Soon the sun rose and I continued walking. Sometimes I would find small tombs. These were almost always similar in style to the first dungeon, only without the moaning and no bosses. No moaning? Tito, more moaning? No, there's no moaning anymore. No moaning in these tombs. What I did find was information. Runes scribbled onto the walls that could be read. The description would almost always be vague, with phrases like, "And knowledge shall guide way to the heavens." Sometimes they would be followed by other comments, but most writing seemed glitched and unintelligible. It seemed to be a history, though. The maps I'd sometimes found confirmed it. I simply explored, and after a while I learned to let instinct guide my way. Soon I found the next dungeon, a large pyramid rising out of the desert. Upside down. No. Okay, upside down. Over it, straight up to the sky, was another large upside-down temple. It stretched so far I couldn't see the top. But I couldn't keep going. I needed sleep again. Oh, I guess real-life sleep, not in-game sleep. Why is everybody in chat moaning? Stop moaning! There's no moaning anymore. The moaning is over. The next day came and I entered the dungeon. It was like all the small tombs I would find, only a bit more perilous. More bottomless pits, chasms, spike traps, and monsters this time. Long arms that would grab you from out of the wall like wall masters, only these simply threw you into the traps, killing you. What probably used to be redeads and skeletons. At the end of this dungeon, I found a large spiral staircase. I followed it up and up until I reached what seemed to be the top. It took 2 hours of climbing. But time seemed to fly by. The top was merely a platform with a large ornate arrow pointing off an edge. Since there was nowhere else to go, I jumped. The screen again flashed white and I was in a new area. Yippee! Yippee! That's right! Yippee! This went on for the next few weeks. There were many places to visit, and at times I could find the borders where one locale met another. I started to name the locations I had been to, but although I started knowing all the places intimately, there never seemed to be an end to new locations. Sometimes I would go through one door and come out on the other side of the world. Places didn't behave by constant rules of space, but it became easier to find my way regardless. Each time I revisited a place, it was rearranged in a different, more navigable setup. From every corner, though, I could see the tower in the distance. I quickly realized that I had not reached the top, only fallen into one of many traps. In fact, I still have not reached the top. In the few times I went about the real world, I could feel that the game was different. It changed itself. It seemed to react to me. I was sure that a game like this should not have been able to be created. But then, they were going for a free-roaming experience more similar to the original Zelda. What if they succeeded? They created a world one could always roam. And they really did create a world. I had learned of many gods in that land, the 3 goddesses who had created such a perverted physical world, the god He Who Sees, who decided to cleanse it. I still don't know my own route, but I felt that if I simply followed my instincts, I could find my goal. That's why I'm writing this now. My instincts still tell me where to go, but it's not here. It's not in the game. I have to leave, and I will do it. But before I go, I feel I have to leave this message for someone to find. I should warn you, though. It may be a game, but it knows you are playing.
Wow.
Well, that was alright. I rate that a 4 out of 10. It was a little spooky. It kind of fell apart. Little bit. Are like these stories true? Yes, user con, they're all completely true. No, honey, they're creepypasta. They're creepypasta. They're just funny things people write on the internet in hopes of getting like copied and pasted on different Reddits and bulletin boards and going viral. This is too spooky for you, Frank. Hi, Frank. Welcome back. Hello. I'm sorry it's too spooky for you. Instead of a wicked cackle, I should try the Ojo-sama laugh. That's only my favorite laugh. I actually have an oh-ho-ho-ho emote for subscribers on Twitch. But yes, oh-ho-ho-ho-ho-ho-ho. I love Ojo-sama laughs. I've been so hooked on like villainess animes too. I've watched, I feel like every iteration of the I was reincarnated as a villainess trope. I love Ojo-samas. Oh, Sheena's using it. Look, everybody's using it. Yay. Oh, ho, ho, Merry Christmas. Santa, it's too early for Christmas. I'm sorry, Luke Carden. I can't help myself from ho-ho-hoing. It's my favorite. Yeah, Victor, I'm with you. It sounded scary at the start, but it became kind of basic at the end. Like, it had a really promising premise. You know, I found a mysterious cartridge of an unpublished beta Zelda game. Like, good premise, right? Really good. Could have been so good. Could have been a 10 out of 10. But he spent too much time just trying to, like, describe the game. You know, like, I get it. It's a creepy temple. There's blood on the walls. There's moaning sounds. Like, okay. Like, that... After he defeated the face on the wall, that should have been the end of it. This whole, like, I'm slowly going insane because of this game, you know, that felt unnecessary to me. All creepypastas are like that, Tito. A lot of sizzle and no good meat. Darn. Xavier, do I end a phrase with desuwa? I would if I knew more Japanese. I don't know. Okay. Should I read another creepypasta? Does anybody else have another one? Is Slender Man a creepypasta? I think so, yeah. We need more moaning. I don't think we need more moaning. I think we have enough moaning. Alright, I'm searching for Slender Man creepypasta. I'm pretty sure he is a creepypasta. Let's see. Slenderman, widely popular internet urban legend. Yeah. But like, where's the pasta? I'm on his wiki page, but where's the pasta? Joshy, stop it! Stop it! We're not doing my immortal! Tito, you want me to do Jeff the Killer? I like that idea. Is that one spicy? I mean, not spicy. Is that one scary? Siren Head? Is that a creepypasta? That sounds good. Alright. I need to line them up now. Where is it? Jeff the Killer 2015 remake. Because the 2011 creepypasta was criticized by many for its poor quality. Okay, wait. Everybody needs to see this. Okay. Jeff the Killer 2015 remake. Hi, Diddy. Ooh, that's an unfortunate time to have that nickname, but hello, welcome. I'm not a minor. I love that you think so. I love people try to guess my age. Somebody commented on one of my videos once, "You sound like you're 23." I was like, is that supposed to be a compliment or an insult? Hello. But yes, that's I guess that's supposed to be a Diddy joke. Yeah. Unfortunate, yeah. Unfortunate timing, but yeah. You might want to change that nickname, my friend. Okay, but Jeff the Killer 2015 remake. Because the 2011 creepypasta story was criticized by many for its poor quality, and it was even protested that it should not have been allowed on the creepypasta wiki for not meeting the actual required standards. There are standards? Creepypastas have is there a governing body? Is there like, did they pass legislation defining the standards of creepypasta? What is this? What is this? Who's on the board of creepypasta? I would like to speak to the chairman, please. It was taken down! No! However, users constantly re-uploaded it, objecting to the idea of it being taken down. Okay, alright. Where can I read it? Like, where do I actually read it? Continue the... No, it's just... The community finally... Why? These links don't actually say where... the frickin'... Okay, alright. Holy shoot! Creepypasta.com? There's an official creepypasta.com! There is a governing board, isn't there? What is this? That's right, Xavier. Creepypasta elitists. Oh my god. These tryhards. It's killing me. Wait, 23 minutes? Okay. Woo! Woo! I don't like that picture. Woo, that's scary. You wake up at 3 a.m. disturbed by some subtle shifting sound within the room, just on the edge of hearing. Popping up on one arm, you survey the room looking for some source for the noise, hoping beyond hope that you won't find one. At first, your hopes are raised, everything seems to be silent, everything seems to be still, but it isn't. From behind the long concealing drape of the curtain, a voice, with flickering, serpentine hiss, whispers, "Go to sleep." Suddenly you know what's about to happen, and exactly who is waiting to meet you. Should we read it? Is this the one? Is this the one? I love it! This one seems pretty creepy. What is this? Overview and synopsis? Overview and... What is this website? Who is taking it this seriously? Who is taking this stuff this seriously? Jeff Photos and Folklore? Just give me the frickin' story. Okay, Jeff the Killer creepypasta story. I'm sorry, why am I so chaotic? Devil's Angel, the commands, the channel point commands are right below the video. So if you check the description, you'll see a list of the exclamation point commands that you can use to make things happen. Trick is a current special. It's a limited edition menu item. Exclamation point trick throws a bunch of Halloween candy at me. This is one of my favorite creations. Okay. Creepypasta was the original SCP community. Okay, so a lot of elitism, gatekeeping, and editing, and got it. All right, let's do this. This one seems scary. I'm excited about this one. I want to get scared. That's one of them. I'm ready to get scared, Spores. Let's do this. Creepypastas are just stories that failed the QA and didn't meet the requirements to be published as proper horror stories. Yes. Facts. That is completely... That's the most accurate. That's the most accurate. G, you like SCP stuff? Tina, what's my... I don't know. I'm not like a... I don't know that much about SCP. It's not my usual subreddit, right? Like... So you tell me, what's your favorite SCP? G and Tito, what are your favorite SCPs? Samuel Ariza, thank you. Thank you. I'm glad you like my outfit. I'm Brazilian Miku for Halloween this year. There's a basketball game SCP? Really? Owen! What? Don't rush me, Owen. Fine. Okay. Fine. I'll read. Here we go. Excerpt from a local newspaper. Ominous unknown killer is still at large. After weeks of unexplained murders, the ominous unknown killer is still on the rise. After little evidence has been found, a young boy states that he survived one of the killer's attacks and bravely tells his story. I had a bad dream and I woke up in the middle of the night, says the boy. I saw that for some reason the window was open, even though I remember it being closed before I went to bed. I got up and shut it once more. Afterwards, I simply crawled under my covers and tried to get back to sleep. That's when I had a strange feeling like someone was watching me. I looked up and nearly jumped out of my bed. There, in the little ray of light, illuminating from between my curtains, were a pair of two eyes. These weren't regular eyes. They were dark, ominous eyes. They were bordered in black and, just plain out, terrified me. That's when I saw his mouth. A long, horrendous smile that made every hair on my body stand up. The figure stood there, watching me. Finally, after what seemed like forever, he said it. A simple phrase, but said in a way only a madman could speak. He said, "Go to sleep." I let out a scream. That's what sent him at me. He pulled up a knife, aiming at my heart. He jumped on top of my bed. I fought him back. I kicked. I punched. I rolled around, trying to knock him off me. That's when my dad busted in. The man threw the knife. It went into my dad's shoulder. The man probably would have finished him off if one of the neighbors hadn't alerted the police. They drove into the parking lot and ran towards the door. The man turned and ran down the hallway. I heard a smash like glass breaking. As I came out of my room, I saw the window that was pointing towards the back of my house was broken. I looked out it to see him vanish into the distance. I can tell you one thing, I will never forget that face. Those cold, evil eyes, and that psychotic smile, they will never leave my head. There's no... I have to take a break. There's no possible way that in between the guy running at him with a knife and the dad opening the door and like the scuffle, there's no possible way that the neighbor could have heard that all, been so quick on the draw with 911, and then the police would not only be dispatched but arrive in that moment. There's no way. But listen, okay, creepypastas are not they're not like known for their accuracy, right? For their logicality, logicalness. The neighbor's a stalker. I like that, Luke Garden. I mean, maybe. It seems like the only plausible explanation for how quickly the police arrived on the scene. You're actually scared, Nathan? Okay, let's keep going. We got to make it as creepy as possible. Okay. You know this is supposed to be scary, user, but you have the geographical advantage. It's literally midday. That's cheating! No, user, you're supposed to turn off the lights and like cuddle up under the covers. It's supposed to be spooky. You're supposed to be making it spooky, user. Okay. All right. Police are still on the look for this man. If you see anyone that fits the description in this story, please contact your local police department. Jeff and his family had just moved into a new neighborhood. His dad had gotten a promotion at... I think there's like a break here because this is no longer a news broadcast. This just feels like the story now. Jeff and his family had just moved into a new neighborhood. His dad had gotten a promotion at work, and they thought it would be best to live in one of those fancy neighborhoods. Jeff and his brother Lou couldn't complain, though. A new, better house. What was not to love? As they were getting unpacked, one of their neighbors came by. "Hello," she said. "I'm Barbara. I live across the street from you. Well, I just wanted to introduce myself and to introduce my son." She turns around and calls her son over. "Billy, these are our new neighbors." Billy said hi and ran back to play in his yard. "Well," said Jeff's mom, "I'm Margaret, and this is my husband Peter, and my two sons, Jeff and Lou." They each introduced themselves, and then Barbara invited them to her son's birthday. Nice neighbor. Jeff and his brother were about to object when their mother said that they would love to. When Jeff and his family were done packing, Jeff went up to his mom. "Mom, why would you invite us to some kid's party? If you haven't noticed, I'm not some dumb kid." "Jeff," said his mother, "we just moved here. We should show that we want to spend time with our neighbors. Now, we're going to that party, and that's final." Jeff started to talk, but stopped himself, knowing that he couldn't do anything. Whenever his mom said something, it was final. He walked up to his room and plopped down on his bed. He sat there looking at his ceiling when suddenly he got a weird feeling. Not so much a pain, but a weird feeling. He dismissed it as just some random feeling. He heard his mother call him down to get his stuff, and he walked down to get it. "Nathan, you chugged 8 energy drinks. No, I think you should start heading to the hospital right now." Okay. He heard his mother call him down to get his stuff, and he walked down to get it. The next day, Jeff walked downstairs to get breakfast and got ready for school. As he sat there eating his breakfast, he once again got that feeling. This time, it was stronger. It gave him a slight tugging pain, but he once again dismissed it. As he and Lou finished breakfast, they walked down to the bus stop. They sat there waiting for the bus, and then, all of a sudden, some kid on a skateboard jumped over them, only inches above their laps. Whoa, that's sick, dude. They both jumped back in surprise. "Hey, what the hell?" The kid landed and turned back to them. He kicked his skateboard up and caught it with his hands. What a cool guy. The kid seems to be about 12, 1 year... Ooh, we changed tense. Wow, we changed from past tense to present. The kid seems to be about 12, 1 year younger than Jeff. He wears an Aeropostale shirt. This is so 2014. Hey, thank you for joining the Spores, Sage. Thank you. Thank you for following. Okay. This is real 2014. Devil, you got a stripper ad? No, there's no possible way. All right, I don't think YouTube or Twitch would ever air a stripper ad. Okay. Well, it looks like we got some new meat. Suddenly, 2 other kids appeared. One was super skinny and the other was huge. Well, since you're new here, I'd like to introduce ourselves. Over there is Keith. Jeff and Lou looked over the skinny kid. He had a dopey face that you would expect a sidekick to have. And he's Troy. They looked over at the fat kid. Talk about a tub of lard. Oh, poor kid. This kid looked like he hadn't exercised since he was crawling. And I, said the first kid, am Randy. Yeah, I bet you are. Now, for all the kids in this neighborhood, there's a small price for bus fare if you catch my drift. Lou stood up, ready to punch the lights out of the kid's eyes, when one of his friends pulled a knife on him. Tisk, tisk, tisk. I had hoped you would be more cooperative, but it seems we must do this the hard way. Oh, this kid's a regular gang boss. Jesus. The kid walked up to Lou and took his wallet out of his pocket. Jeff got that feeling again. Now it was truly strong, a burning sensation. He stood up, but Lou gestured to him to sit down. Jeff ignored him and walked up to the kid. Hey, thank you for following, Miku Lover. Yay! New follower. Punk Rock did not expect to rejoin and say one was skinny and one was big. Yeah, we're reading creepypastas. This one's like maybe slightly creepier than the last one. I'm excited to get to the scary part of this one. I'm a kindergarten teacher on crack. Why, Devil? Because I can read? Because I can read? That's my greatest secret. I didn't want you all to know that I could read. If you knew I could read, then I wouldn't have an excuse for not being able to read your chat messages. I've outed myself as being able to read. Okay, let's go. You can't read, Nathan? Me neither. Wink, wink. Okay. Avis Master, you hear the words harder, please, on the TV outside? Why is there a TV outside? Your first problem is that you have a TV outside. Ah, tisk tisk, I'd hoped you'd be okay. Listen here, you little punk. Give back my bro's wallet or else. Randy put the wallet in his pocket and pulled out his own knife. Oh? And what will you do? Just as he finished the sentence, Jeff popped the kid in the nose. As Randy reached for his face, Jeff grabbed the kid's wrist and broke it. Yeah, Randy! Oh no, wait, not Randy. Yeah, Jeff! Randy screamed and Jeff grabbed the knife from his hand. Troy and Keith rushed Jeff, but Jeff was too quick. He threw Randy to the ground. Keith lashed out at him, but Jeff ducked and stabbed him in the arm. Keith dropped his knife and yippee! Keith dropped his knife and fell to the ground screaming. Troy rushed him too, but Jeff didn't even need the knife. He just punched Troy straight in the stomach and Troy went down. As he fell, he puked all over. Lou could do nothing but look in amazement at Jeff. The yippee killed me, guys.
Wow.
Wow. Okay. Jeff, how do you... was all he said. They saw the bus coming and knew they'd be blamed for the whole thing, so they started running as fast as they could. As they ran, they looked back and saw the bus driver rushing over to Randy and the others. As Jeff and Lou made it to school, they didn't dare tell what happened. All they did was sit and listen. Lou just thought what am I trying to say? Lou just thought of that as his... Okay. Lou just thought about his brother beating up a few kids. I don't know. But Jeff knew it was more. It was something scary. As he got that feeling, he knew how powerful it was. The urge to just hurt someone. He didn't like how it sounded, but he couldn't help feeling happy. He felt that strange feeling go away and stay away for the entire day of school, even as he walked home due to the whole thing near the bus stop, and how he probably wouldn't be taking the bus anymore. He felt happy. Wow. When he got home, his parents asked him how his day was, and he said, in a somewhat ominous voice, "It was a wonderful day." Next morning, he heard a knock at his front door. He walked down to find 2 police officers at his door, his mother looking back at him with an angry look. Jeff, these officers tell me that you attacked 3 kids, that it wasn't regular fighting, and that they were stabbed. Stabbed, son! Jeff's gaze fell to the floor, showing his mother that it was true. Mom, they were the ones who pulled the knives on me and Lou. Son, said one of the cops, we found 3 kids, 2 stabbed, 1 having a bruise on his stomach, and we have witnesses proving that you fled the scene. Now, what does that tell us? Jeff knew it was no use. He could say him and Lou had been attacked, but there was no proof it was not them who attacked first. They couldn't say that they were fleeing, because truth be told, they were, so Jeff couldn't defend himself or Lou. Son, call down your brother. Jeff couldn't do it since it was he who beat up all the kids. Sir, it was me. I was the one who beat up the kids. Lou tried to hold me back, but he couldn't stop me. The cop looked at his partner, and they both nod. What is it? Present tense again? God damn it. Well, kid, looks like a year in juvie. Wait, says Lou. They all looked up to see him holding a knife. The officers pulled their guns and locked them on Lou. It was me. I beat up those little punks. Have the marks to prove it. He lifted up his sleeves to reveal cuts and bruises as if he was in a struggle. Son, put the knife down, said the officer. Lou held up the knife and dropped it to the ground. He put his hands up and walked over to the cops. No, Lou, it was me. I did it. Jeff had tears running down his face. Wow. Average cop behavior. But yeah, pulling your gun on a kid. Average cop behavior. Hi, Power Pan. Hello. Good to see you again. We're reading creepypastas. I'm taking a break to check chat real quick, and then I'll head back into the creepypasta, but this is a good one. I'm enjoying this one. The writer in Gillie is cringing. Yeah, this one's a little... Okay, it's going back and forth between different tenses, and some of it is just flat out, like, not... just flat out not written well, but I can make it through. I can make it through. All content is cringe content to me. An elitist writer. Hi, Lynx! Hi! You're not late. You're right on time.
Wow.
You're right on time to hear the second half of Jeff the Killer. Hi, Miku Lover. Yes, thank you. You can see why there's quality control, Lucard. I guess this is why they have a governing board and they have bylaws because you can't let the trash, the riff-raff, the poorly written creepypasta sneak in. No, sir, you cannot. Monkai, you think this one's boring? I like this one. The kid beat up a bunch of kids with knives. That was cool. Who is my most skilled moderator in card game? I don't think any of, maybe Zeph. I don't think any of my mods are that big on card game strategy though. Okay. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. Joshy, what do you mean? Are you big in card game strategy? What do you mean, wow, are you serious? You play like poker. I don't think that's what they're asking about. They're talking about, like, okay.
Wow.
What kind of card games are we talking about? Are we talking about like TCGs, you know, like we talking about Magic the Gathering? We talking about Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh? Or are we talking about like Go Fish? Gee. Yes, Zephyr. I don't know. Zephyr strikes me as the kind of person who plays Pokemon cards. Or I could be wrong. I could be wrong. You play a few TCG. I figured you did, Zeph. I figured you did. But first we gotta clarify. Are we talking? Yes, we're talking TCGs. Sorry, Joshy. There we go. See, my instincts were right, by the way. My instincts were right. I would like a written apology, Joshy, delivered to my desk by tomorrow morning. Thank you very much. Sheena, you've never played the Pokemon card game? It's a pretty good card game. It's okay. I mean, it's not as good as the other variations of Pokemon. I still prefer the mainline RPGs, personally. Okay, continue the story. That's right. Listen, we're in the middle of a very juicy story. Goodness gracious. Power Pen came in hot. Came in hot with the challenges. But, okay. I'll read while you guys play Yu-Gi-Oh! Or whatever. Okay. All right. No, Lou, it was me. I did it. Jeff had tears running down his face. Huh. Poor bro. Trying to take the blame for what I did. Well, take me away. It's weird dialogue. The police led Lou out to the patrol car. Lou, tell them it was me. Tell them I was the one who beat up those kids. Jeff's mother put her hands on his shoulders. Jeff, please, you don't have to lie. We know it's Lou. You can stop. Jeff watched helplessly as the car speeds off with Lou inside. A few minutes later, Jeff's dad pulled into the driveway, seeing Jeff's face and knowing something was wrong. Son, what is it? Jeff couldn't answer. His vocal cords were strained from crying. Instead, Jeff's mother walked his father inside to break the bad news to him as Jeff wept in the driveway. After an hour or so, Jeff walked back into the house, seeing that his parents were both shocked, sad, and disappointed. He couldn't look at them. He couldn't see how they thought of Lou when it was his fault. He just went to sleep, trying to get the whole thing off his mind. 2 days went by with no word from Lou at JDC. No friends to hang out with, nothing but sadness and guilt. That is, until Saturday, when Jeff is woken up by his mother, with a happy, sunshiny face. Jeff, it's the day, she said as she opened up the curtains and let light flood into his room. What's today? Asked Jeff as he stirs awake. Why, it's Billy's party. He was now fully awake. Mom, you're joking, right? You don't expect me to go to some kid's party after... There was a long pause. Jeff, we both know what happened. I think this party could be the thing that brightens up the past days. Now, get dressed. Jeff's mother walked out of the room and downstairs to get ready herself. He fought himself to get up. He picked out a random shirt and pair of jeans and walked downstairs. He saw his mother and father all dressed up, his mother in a dress and his father in a suit. He thought, why would they ever wear such fancy clothes to a kid's party? Son, is that all you're going to wear? Said Jeff's mom. Better than wearing too much, he said. His mother pushed down the feeling to yell at him and hid it with a smile. Now, Jeff, we may be overdressed, but this is how you go if you want to make an impression, said his father. Jeff grunted and went back up to his room. I don't have any fancy clothes, he yelled downstairs. Just pick out something, called his mother. He looked around in his closet for what he would call fancy. He found a pair of black dress pants he had for special occasions and an undershirt. He couldn't find a shirt to go with it, though. He looked around and found only striped and patterned shirts, none of which go with dress pants. Okay. That's how we know this is written by a 15-year-old. A striped shirt doesn't go with dress pants? Bro. Anyway. Finally, he found a white hoodie. He puts a fucking hoodie on with the dress pants after turning down a striped... I'm so upset. This is the thing I'm upset about. Ray, your brain is scrutinizing every part of this story. Me too. You're wearing that, they both said. His mother looked at her watch. Oh, no time to change. Let's just go, she said as she herded Jeff and his father out the door. They crossed the street over to Barbara and Billy's house. They knocked on the door, and as it appeared that Barbara, just like his parents, way overdressed. Okay. As they walked inside, all Jeff could see were adults, no kids. The kids are out in the yard. Jeff, how about you go and meet some of them, said Barbara. Jeff walked outside to a yard full of kids. They were running around in weird cowboy costumes, shooting each other with plastic guns. He might as well be standing in a Toys R Us. Suddenly, a kid came up to him and handed him a toy gun and a hat. Hey, wanna play? He said. Bye, Power Pan. Have a good rest of your night. Stop shaking every time you're done with a sentence. Listen, Manny. Chill. Take a chill pill. I just want to chat with folks. I just like to catch up when I, with everybody. I get so distracted by the creepypasta that I forget that chat even exists for a long time. I don't want to ignore all the spores and make you feel unloved. Okay, hey, wanna play? He said. No, kid, I'm way too old for this stuff. The kid looked at him with that weird puppy dog face. Please, said the kid. Fine, said Jeff. He put on the hat and started to pretend shoot at the kids. At first, he thought it was totally ridiculous, but then he started to actually have fun. It might not have been super cool, but it was the first time he had done something that took his mind off of Lou. So he played with the kids for a while, until he heard a noise. A weird rolling noise. Then it hit him. Randy, Troy, and Keith all jumped over the fence on their skateboards. No! Not Randy, Troy, and Keith! No! Jeff dropped the fake gun and ripped off the hat. Randy looked at Jeff with a burning hatred. Hello, Jeff, is it? He said. We have some unfinished business. Jeff saw his bruised nose. I think we're even. I beat the crap out of you, and you get my brother sent to JDC.
These
Randy.
nuts.
Yeah. Thank you for the nuts. Yes, Jeff is going to get jumped. Randy got an angry look in his eyes. Oh no, I don't go for even. I go for winning. You may have kicked our asses that one day, but not today. As he said that, Randy rushed at Jeff. They both fell to the ground. Randy punched Jeff in the nose, and Jeff grabbed him by the ears and headbutted him. Jeff pushed Randy off of him, and both rose to their feet. Kids were screaming, and parents were running out of the house. Troy and Keith both pulled guns out of their pockets. No one interrupts or guts will fly, they said. Randy pulled a knife on Jeff and stabbed it into his shoulder. Jeff screamed and fell to his knees. Randy started kicking him in the face. After 3 kicks, Jeff grabs his foot and twists it, causing Randy to fall to the ground. Jeff stood up and walked towards the back door. Troy grabbed him. Need some help? He picks Jeff up by the back of the collar and throws him through the patio door. As Jeff tries to stand, he's kicked down to the ground. Randy repeatedly starts kicking Jeff until he starts to cough up blood. Come on, Jeff, fight me! He picks Jeff up and throws him into the kitchen. Randy sees a bottle of vodka on the counter and smashes the glass over Jeff's head. Fight! He throws Jeff back into the living room. Come on, Jeff, look at me! Jeff glances up, his face riddled with blood. I was the one who got your brother sent to JDC, and now you're just gonna sit here and let him rot in there for a whole year. You should be ashamed. Jeff starts to get up. Right, Nathan, where are the cops? In the first part of the story, the cops came in exactly 2.5 seconds. It's been a whole minute and a half now, and the cops aren't even here yet. What the hell? Oh, finally, you stand and fight. Jeff is now to his feet, blood and vodka on his face. Blood and Vodka. Blood and Vodka is the name of my new punk rock band. That would be sick as hell. Okay, once again, he gets that strange feeling, the one in which he hasn't felt for a while. Finally, he's up, says Randy as he runs at Jeff. That's when it happens. Something inside Jeff snaps. His psyche is destroyed. All rational thinking is gone. All he can do is kill. He grabs Randy and pile drives him to the ground. I love the fight scenes in this. He gets on top of him and punches him straight in the heart. In the heart. The punch causes Randy's heart to stop. As Randy gasps for breath, Jeff hammers down on him. Punch after punch. Blood gushes from Randy's body until he takes one final breath and dies. This is the best story I've ever read in my life. Mika, at the same time I said that, Mika wrote, this is the worst creepy story I ever heard. This is insane. This fight scene is insane. Okay, everyone is looking at Jeff now. The parents, the crying kids, even Troy and Keith. Although they easily break from their gaze and point their guns at... I mean, these kids showed up with guns. It's not really Jeff's fault, okay? Jeff is not to blame for this. Jeff sees the guns trained on him and runs for the stairs. As he runs, Troy and Keith let out fire on him, each shot missing. Jeff runs up the stairs. He hears Troy and Keith follow up behind. As they let out their final rounds of bullets, Jeff ducks into the bathroom. He grabs the towel rack and rips it off the wall. Troy and Keith race in, knives ready. Why knives ready? They have guns. Why are they showing up to a fight with knives when they have guns? Whatever. Troy swings his knife at Jeff, who backs away and bangs the towel rack into Troy's face. The fight scene is so graphic. Where's the creepy stuff? This is just an action movie. Jeff is Jason Bourne! He sure is canon. Holy shit, this guy is Jason Bourne. Natural born killer. Holy crap. Okay. All right. Troy swings his knife at Jeff, who backs away and bangs the towel rack into Troy's face. Troy goes down hard, and now all that's left is Keith. He's more agile than Troy, though, and ducks when Jeff swings the towel rack. He dropped the knife and grabbed Jeff by the neck. They pushed him into the wall. A thing of bleach. Ryder couldn't remember the word for bottle. A thing of bleach fell down on top of him from the top shelf. It burned both of them, and they both started to scream. Jeff wiped his eyes as best he could. He pulled back the towel rack and swung it straight into Keith's head. As he lay there bleeding to death, he let out an ominous smile. "What's so funny?" asked Jeff. Keith pulled out a lighter and switched it on.
Bruh.
"What's funny," he said, "is that you're covered in bleach and alcohol." Bleach is not flammable. I mean, alcohol is, but bleach is not. Jeff's eyes widened as Keith threw the lighter at him. As soon as the flame made contact with him, the flames ignited the alcohol in the vodka. While the alcohol burned him, the bleach bleached his skin. The bleach bleached! Jeff let out a terrible screech as he caught on fire. He tried to roll out the fire, but it was no use. The alcohol had made him a walking inferno. He ran down the hall and fell down the stairs. Everybody started screaming as they saw Jeff, now a man on fire, drop to the ground, nearly dead. The last thing Jeff saw was his mother and the other parents trying to extinguish the flames. That's when he passed out. This is fucking crazy. I've never read anything like it. This is the weirdest thing I've ever read. This is insane. This is insane, you guys. Tito, I cannot believe you recommended this. This is the craziest shit I've ever read in my life. Nathan, this is the average fight between you and your siblings. It sounds like average sibling rivalry, you're right. Lighting each other on fire, pouring bleach, you know. When Jeff woke, he had a cast wrapped around his face. He couldn't see anything, but he felt a cast on his shoulder and stitches all over his body. He tried to stand up, but he realized that there was some tube in his arm, and when he tried to get up, it fell out, and a nurse rushed in. "I don't think you can get out of bed just yet," she said as she put him back in his bed and reinserted the tube. It's called an IV. Jeff sat there with no vision, no idea of what his surroundings were. Finally, after hours, he heard his mother. "Honey, are you okay?" she asked. Jeff couldn't answer, though. His face was covered and he was unable to speak. "Oh, honey, I have great news. After all the witnesses told the police that Randy confessed of trying to attack you, they decided to let Lou go." I love that the mother walks into the hospital. Her son has been immolated at a birthday party, and the first thing she says is, "Oh, honey, I have great news." Oh, no, I'm sorry. The first thing she says is, "Honey, are you okay?" No, he's not okay. He's not okay, Mom. He's almost dead. But thanks for the good news.
Wow.
This made Jeff almost bolt up, stopping halfway, remembering the tube coming out of his arm. "It's called an IV! He'll be out by tomorrow, and then you two will be able to be together again." Jeff's mother hugs Jeff and says her goodbyes. The next couple of weeks were those where Jeff was visited by his family. Then came the day where his bandages were to be removed. His family members were all there to see it, what he would look like. As the doctors unwrapped the bandages from Jeff's face, everyone was on the edge of their seats. They waited until the last bandage holding the cover over his face was almost removed. Oh my god, this is insane. "Let's hope for the best," said the doctor. That's what I want to hear my doctor say. "Let's hope for the best." He quickly pulls the cloth, letting the rest fall from Jeff's face. Jeff's mother screams at the sight of his face. Lou and Jeff's dad stare awestruck at his face. What happened to my face?" Jeff said. He rushed out of the bed and ran to the bathroom. He looked in the mirror and saw the cause of the distress. His face, it's horrible. His lips were burnt to a deep shade of red. His face was turned into a pure white color, and his hair singed from brown to black. He slowly put his hand to his face. It had a sort of leathery feel to it now. He looked back at his family, then back at the mirror. "Jeff," said Lou, "it's not that bad." "Not that bad," said Jeff. "It's perfect." His family was equally surprised. Jeff started laughing uncontrollably. His parents noticed that his left eye and hand were twitching. Jeff? Are you okay? Okay? I've never felt more happy. Look at me! This face goes perfectly with me. He couldn't stop laughing. He stroked his face, feeling it, looking at it in the mirror. What caused this? Well, you may recall that when Jeff was fighting Randy, something in his mind, his sanity, snapped. Now he was left as a crazy killing machine. That is, his parents didn't know. Doctor, said Jeff's mom. Doctor, is my son all right, you know, in the head? Oh, yes, this behavior is typical for patients that have taken very large amounts of painkillers. If his behavior doesn't change in a few weeks, bring him back here, and we'll give him a psychological test. Oh, thank you, Doctor. Jeff's mother went over to Jeff. Jeff, sweetie, it's time to go. Jeff looks away from the mirror, his face still formed into a crazy smile. "'Kay, Mommy." His mother took him by the shoulder and took him to get his clothes. "This is what came in," said the lady at the desk. Jeff's mom looked down to see the black dress pants and white hoodie her son wore. Now they were clean of blood and stitched. What do you mean clean of blood and stitched together? They should have been on fire. Those clothes were on fire. Not like ripped apart, they were burnt. None of this makes any sense. None of this makes any sense at all. He sure was Jeff the killer of all time, the end. Later that night, Jeff's mother woke to a sound coming from the bathroom. It sounded as if someone was crying. She slowly walked over to see what it was. When she looked into the bathroom, she saw a horrendous sight. Jeff had taken a knife and carved a smile into his cheeks. "Jeff, what are you doing?" asked his mother. Jeff looked over to his mother. "I couldn't keep smiling, Mommy. It hurt after a while. Now I can smile forever." Jeff's mother noticed his eyes ringed in black. "Jeff, your eyes!" His eyes were seemingly never closing. "I couldn't see my face. I got tired and my eyes started to close. I burned out the eyelids so I could forever see myself, my new face." Jeff's mother slowly started to back away, seeing that her son was going insane. "What's wrong, Mommy? Aren't I beautiful?" Thank you for following, Tech Wolf. Welcome to the channel. Thank you for following. "Yes, son," she said. "Yes, you are. Let me go get Daddy so he can see your face." She ran into the room and shook Jeff's dad from his sleep. "Honey, get the gun, She stopped as she saw Jeff in the doorway holding a knife. "Mommy, you lied." That's the last thing they hear as Jeff rushes them with the knife, gutting both of them. His brother Lou woke up startled by some noise. He didn't hear anything else, so he just shut his eyes and tried to go back to sleep. As he was on the border of slumber, he got the strangest feeling that someone was watching him. He looked up before Jeff's hand covered his mouth. He slowly raised the knife, ready to plunge it into Lou. Lou thrashed here and there, trying to escape Jeff's grip. "Shh," Jeff said. "Just go to sleep." Yippee! We did it! Wait, that wasn't the reboot? Wait, this link at the bottom says check out the Jeff the Killer I thought we were reading the 2015 remaster. What? Stop it! I thought we were reading the 2015 remaster. Wait, this is the original? I felt like this quality was at least as good as any of the other creepypasta I've read on Reddit. Like, how did this miss the mark? It's like, it's just standard creepypasta fare. It's not like, you know, it's not a New York Times bestseller, but none of them are. Well, that was wild. Thank you for that wild ride, Tito. This was weird. It was like 75% unnecessarily gratuitous fight scene and 25% like creepy killer vibes. Worst parents in the... It was a little too long, Ray, but I've actually found that, like, a lot of these are too long. Like, if we go to the creepypasta website, the Wikia, let's look at classic creepypastas. Damn, Jeff the Killer is the #1, okay? He's the #1 classic creepypasta. Let's look at Offender Man. They're all, like, pretty long. Oh no. Offender Man might not be okay. Let's look at Laughing Jack. I like Laughing Jack. He looks like a member of the band Kiss. Where's the actual story though? Okay. Okay. This is on DeviantArt. Talk about a website I haven't thought about in a long time. But look how long it is. This is the point I was trying to make. They're all long, like very long. We need some short ones. Who's got a short one? Hi, gaming nerd. The Rake. Please read The Rake. Okay. Miku says Rake. Ask ChatGPT to summarize it, Joshi. It would summarize it, but it would have absolutely no flavor. It'd be like, Jeff the Killer is the story of a boy who got into a disfiguring accident and later murdered his family. Like, it just wouldn't be creepy. Okay, The Rake. Okay, The Rake. Is it short, though? I think I only have time for, like, a short one here. I don't know. Okay, let me just, like, real quick scan it before I put it on the big screen. I want to make sure it's not Twitch offensive, because a lot of things are Twitch offensive. A strange human-like creature sparked brief local media interest before an apparent blackout was enacted. Ooh, that sounds creepy. Is this the... Okay. I'm into it. Let's do it. Is this the story? Somebody confirm real quick. This might be an SCP. Is this an SCP? SCP time, Gillie, please? Okay. Is this an SCP, though? It's in the cryptids category. KG, hi! You've never heard of creepypastas before? They're just like semi-viral internet text spooky stories. You're glad you can't read, Nathan? This is kind of making me wish I didn't know how to read. Okay. Is this... Okay, this is the one, though? Okay, The Rake. During the summer of 2003, events in the northeastern United States involving a strange human-like creature sparked brief local media interest before an apparent blackout was enacted. Little or no information was left intact, as most online and written accounts of the creature were mysteriously destroyed. Primarily focused in rural New York State and once found in Idaho, self-proclaimed witnesses told stories of their encounters with a creature of unknown origin. Emotions ranged from extremely traumatic levels of fright and discomfort to an almost childlike sense of playfulness and curiosity. While their published versions are no longer on record, the memories remained powerful. Several of the involved parties began looking for answers that year. In early 2006, the collaboration had accumulated nearly 24 documents dating between the 12th century and the present day, spanning 4 continents. In almost all cases, the stories were identical. I've been in contact with a member of this group and was able to get some excerpts from their upcoming book. This is a pretty good one. This is good so far. I like it. It does have a certain quality to the writing, I would say, that it compares favorably to Jeff the Killer. A suicide note, 1964. As I prepare to take my life, I feel it necessary to assuage any guilt or pain I have introduced through this act. It is not the fault of anyone other than him. For once I awoke and felt his presence, and once I awoke and saw his form. Once again I awoke and heard his voice, and looked into his eyes. I cannot sleep without fear of what I might next awake to experience. I cannot ever wake. Goodbye. Found in the same wooden box were 2 empty envelopes addressed to William and Rose, and 1 loose personal letter with no envelope. Dearest Linny, I have prayed for you. He spoke your name. Ooh, that's spooky. That's a very spooky spook. Miku, you just got done eating a bear claw. Oh, that's so good. I would love a donut right now. Bear claw sounds good. I hope you enjoyed it. Okay. Whew! A journal entry translated from Spanish, 1880. I have experienced the greatest terror. I have experienced the greatest terror. I have experienced the greatest terror. I see his eyes when I close mine. They are hollow, black. They saw me and pierced me. His wet hand. I will not sleep. His voice. Unintelligible text. A Mariner's Log, 1691. He came to me in my sleep. From the foot of my bed, I felt a sensation. He took everything. We must return to England. We shall not come here again at the request of the Rake. From a Witness, 2006. 3 years ago, I had just returned from a trip to Niagara Falls with my family for the 4th of July. We were all very exhausted after a long day of driving, so my husband and I put the kids straight to bed and called it a night. At about 4 a.m., I woke up thinking my husband had gotten up to use the restroom. I used the moment to steal back the sheets, only to wake him in the process. I apologized and told him I thought he was out of bed. Classic. Yeah, get those sheets when you think he's not there. Fuck him, he can freeze. I need those sheets. When he turned to face me, he gasped and pulled his feet up from the end of the bed so quickly his knee almost knocked me out of the bed. He then grabbed me and said nothing. After adjusting to the dark for a half-second, I was able to see what caused the strange reaction. At the foot of the bed, sitting and facing away from us, was what appeared to be a naked man, or a large hairless dog of some sort. Oh yeah, those are really easy to mistake for one another. Its body position was disturbing and unnatural, as if it had been hit by a car or something. For some reason, I was not instantly frightened by it, but more concerned as to its condition. At this point, I was somewhat under the assumption that we were supposed to help him. My husband was peering over his arm and knee, tucked into the fetal position, occasionally glancing at me before returning to the creature. In a flurry of motion, it scrambled around the side of the bed and then crawled quickly in a flailing sort of way right along the covers, until it was less than a foot from my husband's face. It was completely silent for about 30 seconds. Probably closer to 5, but it seemed like a while. Just looking at my husband. It then placed its hand on his knee and ran into the hallway leading to the kids' rooms. I screamed and ran for the light switch, planning to stop this thing before it hurt my children. When I got to the hallway, the light from the bedroom was enough to see it crouching and hunched over about 20 feet away. It turned around and looked directly at me, covered in blood. I flipped the switch on the wall and saw my daughter, Clara. The creature ran down the stairs as my husband and I rushed to help our daughter. She was very badly injured and spoke only once more in her short life. She said, "He is the Rake." My husband drove his car into a lake that night while rushing our daughter to the hospital. They did not survive. No! I'm so sad. That's so sad. Creamed and ran to the light switch. UserCon, this person's daughter just died. And husband, I guess. Let's continue to make inappropriate jokes. This is the right time. Yes, he meant screamed. Okay. My husband drove his car into a lake. Okay, right. My husband drove... Fuck! Why did I just read the same sentence twice? Being a small town, news got around pretty quickly. The police were helpful at first, and a local newspaper took a lot of interest as well. However, the story was never published and local television news never followed up either. For several months, my son Justin and I stayed in a hotel near my parents' house. After we decided to return home, I began looking for answers myself. Wow. I eventually located a man in the next town over who had a similar story. We got in contact and talked about our experiences. He knew of 2 other people in New York who had seen the creature we now referred to as the Rake. It took the 4 of us 2 solid years of hunting on the internet and writing letters to come up with a small collection of what we believed to be accounts of the Rake. None of them give any details, history, or follow-up. One journal had an entry involving the creature in its first 3 pages, then never mentioned it again. A ship's log explained nothing of the encounter, saying only that they were told to leave by the Rake. That was the last entry in the log. Joshi, what? Open my mouth. There. Are you gonna do something weird? Are you screen capping that and doing something weird with it? Please send it to me. There were, however, many instances where the creatures oh, look at Tito's message. Oh. I got it. Telling lies, no papa. It's that kid's song. Okay. That one, I didn't get that one right away. Sorry that I assumed you were trying to do something inappropriate to me. I mean, you guys usually are, so I don't think I was that off base. Sam, stop! Oh my god. Why did I just walk into that one? Okay. Alright, I'm gonna keep reading. There were, however, many instances where the creature's visit was one of a series of visits with the same person. No, Sheena, don't have an idea. Do not have an idea. Put the idea back where it came from. Unhave it. Whatever it is, unhave the idea. Multiple people also mentioned being spoken to, my daughter included. This led us to wonder if the Rake had visited any of us before our last encounter. I set up a digital recorder near my bed and left it running all night, every night, for 2 weeks. I would tediously scan through the sounds of me rolling around in my bed each day when I woke up. By the end of the second week, I was quite used to the occasional sound of sleep while blurring through the recording at 8 times the normal speed. It still took almost an hour every day. On the first day of the third week, I thought I heard something different. What I found was a shrill voice. It was the Rake. I can't listen to it long enough to even begin to transcribe it. I haven't let anyone listen to it yet. All I know is that I've heard it before, and I now believe that it spoke when it was sitting in front of my husband. I don't remember hearing anything at the time, but for some reason, the voice on the recorder immediately brings me back to that moment. The thoughts that must have gone through my daughter's head make me very upset. I have not seen the Rake since he ruined my life, but I know that he has been in my room while I slept. I know and fear that one night I'll wake up to see him staring at me. That was pretty good. That was pretty good. I liked it. That was a good recommendation to the multiple people who recommended it. Thank you. That was pretty good. Hi, Shroomified Shroomy. A name after my very own heart. Welcome to the stream. So glad to have you here. Yes, we don't have a lot of mods, so thank you for being on both sides, Tito. You want to do dark humor jokes, Nathan? Goodness, do I have any dark humor jokes? A considerate skeleton walks into a bar. He says to the bartender, "I'll have a drink and a mop." Get it? Get it? Is that dark humor? It's about a skeleton. It's a dark... Tito, stop it! Tito, I'm not doing it again. I already did it. If you didn't screen cap it, you missed your chance. Kinda creepy user gun, but what's scarier than that is your bathroom drain isn't draining. I think the scariest thing is what you must have done in there preceding that user. I don't know why it's not draining, but I can only imagine that it was a very terrifying encounter with the toilet. Sorry for your loss. Or whatever. Sorry for what you have to go through in order to unstick your drain. Stop telling me to open my mouth. Everybody. Why is this the new meta? Why? What are you guys even doing? What are you doing when I open my mouth? Why do you want me to open my mouth? Why did I put makeup on my... Manny, is that a joke setup? What do you mean, why did I put makeup on my forehead? Is makeup on my forehead? Those are called eyebrows, Manny. What are you talking... These are eyebrows. Eyelids. I don't have any makeup on my forehead. Stop telling me to... Sam, stop! I'm not opening my mouth anymore. I know better. I know better this time, okay? Okay, alright. The SCPs are going away. They're going away. We're done. We're done reading. No more reading. Just a few more minutes of chatting and then I'm gonna go to bed. I'm gonna like leave some lights on in the house now because I'm spooked out. I'm creeped out. No, I'm not. What the hell, Shroomy? You can't call me bitch. This is my stream. I can ban you. I can and I will. I don't tolerate being called mean things. You can call me Gillie. You can call me Gills. You can call me that girl. You can't call me bitch. Sorry. I don't tolerate that. This was fun. I'm glad you liked it, Tita. Oh, Manny, it was a joke setup. To make up your mind. I like that. Why do you wear makeup on your forehead? To make up your mind. That's a good one. Okay, ready? Okay. Why did the peach cross the kitchen? To get to the other pie. Hi, Brian. You're back. No, I'm about to end. It's getting late for me. I'm about to go to bed. But good night, Miku. Good night. Okay. Yippee. Yes. Okay. Thank you to everybody who followed, subscribed, joined the channel membership. Everybody who cheered with bits. That was fun. I'll have to like set up celebrations for that, so it's fun next time you cheer with bits. But what else? Let's see. Thank you to everybody who super chatted. That's right, super chatted. That's the one. Thank you to my mods, Joshy, Tito, and Zephyr, who always hold down the fort for me while I'm live. Thank you to everybody who was a new chatter in stream tonight. I loved seeing all the new faces and getting to meet some of you folks. And let's see. Thank you for the recommendations. People who recommended stories for me to read. We had some a pretty good variety of like silly to genuinely spooky. I enjoyed the stories. Oh! That's right, Miku. We're like singing Miku, Miku, you can call me Miku. Blue hair, blue tie, hiding in your Wi-Fi. Yeah, it's because I'm dressed up as Miku right now. Oh, right. I almost forgot that I'm supposed to be working on my tan and like dip dyeing my hair blue to make my Brazilian Miku costume even better. So hopefully next time you guys see me, I will have a little tan going. But, oh, user, do redeems work in Twitch as well? Not yet. Working on that. Not yet. Last thing I'm going to say before I go to bed is that tomorrow during the day, so tomorrow's going to be an earlier stream. I'm getting started around 11 a.m. Eastern time. Tomorrow's going to be Doki Doki Literature Club, and I'm so excited to play it. It's spooky, so we're continuing with our spooky October theme. But Doki Doki is kind of like a play on a visual novel. It starts off kind of like a dating sim. You think it's like a traditional high school dating sim, but then things start to take a strange turn. I don't know anything about it beyond that. I'm going into this completely blind. I've never played it before. So hopefully you will all enjoy it as much as I do, and I can't wait. So that's tomorrow at 11 a.m. Eastern. I hope to see some of you there. Joshy, it's not an 18 plus stream. Okay. It's not an 18 plus stream, but it does have a strong content warning. Okay. In Doki Doki Literature Club, there is a scene. This is what I've been told. I try not to spoil it for myself, but it's my responsibility to know what kind of content I'm putting on my channel. So the only spoiler you're going to get is there is a scene where I'll wait. There's a scene where someone tries to unalive themselves. So if that is, if you cannot tolerate content that involves unaliving oneself, then I recommend you do not watch the stream. But to everyone else, hopefully I'll see you tomorrow. Yes. Oh, Doki Doki can get pretty violent. Yeah, Tito, it's a little graphic. I can't wait though. I've heard so many good things about this game. It's one of those like psychological horror games. I cannot wait. But yes, okay. But I am going offline. I'm going to bed. Thank you all for joining me. I hope you had fun. I had a good time. I always enjoy getting to chat with you. So happy Wednesday, Spores, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your week. I love you all so much. Mwah, mwah, mwah.